You're tuned in to the Brand Ambassador Select Podcast.
Welcome back to the Brand Ambassador Select Podcast, where we are building connections, showcasing the impressive and inspiring movers and makers. I'm your host, Lenore, and forewarning friends, it is bathroom talk today. And we can all agree that toilet paper is very, very important when you're in there. And today we're going to learn why you should be bringing real paper into your bathroom. That's REEL paper. They are tree-free and 100% bamboo paper that's biodegradable, super soft, and strong that gets delivered to your front door. Co-founder Derin Oyekan joins us on this episode to share how they are helping reduce waste and encourage conscientious consumerism with their toilet paper. Derin Oyekan, welcome to the Brand Ambassador Select Podcast.
Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here.
So tell us all about your real paper, the toilet paper that is made of bamboo yet still soft from my tushy.
Real is let me tell you a little bit about the brand before we get into the toilet paper. So Real is a sustainability focused, mission driven brand. We launched the brand March of last year, and our brand ethos is really to have a brand with a purpose. We wanted to introduce products that were good for people, good for the environment, and also helped others. Something like 27,000 trees are cut down every day to make personal care paper products. And it's obviously very harmful to the environment. It's not sustainable. We thought there was a better way to do it. So we looked at different options for alternative fibers for making toilet paper or personal care paper, settled on bamboo, because of some very unique attributes bamboo has. It's a soft yet strong fiber, which are qualities you want in a toilet paper product. So we launched March of last year. Product was incredibly well received. We've sold out multiple times, unfortunately. We continue to kind of scale the business, and more importantly, not harming the environment in this time of COVID and, kind of health scares and all that, and toilet paper shortages. We offer an auto delivery option, so it's contactless delivery. You don't have to worry about running out. You don't have to risk your health to go buy toilet paper at the grocery stores. We deliver it to your house on schedule, based on whatever frequency you would like. And I think the most important part of what we're doing through our partnership with an organization called Soil, based in Haiti. We actually, for every purchase made on Real, a portion of those sales goes towards helping fund their initiative to build clean toilets for people in need in Haiti. So I think Real as a whole, we building a community of people who care, launching paper products or sustainable products that are good for people, good for the environment, and helps others. So that's Real.
So you're based here in the United States, correct?
Correct. We are based in Santa Monica, California.
Where does the bamboo come from?
Well, commercial grade bamboo or commercial manufacturing of bamboo actually comes from China. So that's, most bamboo products come from there. Bamboo is a plant. Most of it grows pretty much everywhere, but in terms of the type of bamboo that can be used to make paper and the paper mills that actually are able to convert the bamboo stalk into pulp that's then used to make the paper. Almost all of those are in China. It's not, being a sustainability company, it's not where we want to be, but it's where we are right now. Our goal is to, as we grow, try to, see if we can get that manufacturing closer to home. So we are reducing. The biggest impact is the carbon footprint, obviously, of bringing that across the water. We're very cognizant of that, and it's something we're working, towards reducing as much as we can.
So because it's bamboo, it's easily flushable, right? Because my grandma was telling me the other day, Derin, that the community she is in, they're not allowed to use certain toilet paper so it doesn't clog the plumbing. This won't clog anything, right?
Well, we can't guarantee that it won't. There are different septic systems, but by definition, bamboo breaks down a lot easier in water. We've done the jar tests. We've had independent labs test the toilet paper to make sure it breaks down easily. Like if you put reel in a jar of water and shake it, you'll actually see that it breaks down pretty quickly. So theoretically, it should work for everyone's system, but there are some systems that are just so antiquated or just go uphill or think, we can't really guarantee that. But as far as we know, it works on just about every system. So yeah.
So maybe I'll sign her up for your toilet paper.
Well, that'll be awesome. I think she would like it.
Right. Hello, delivered to the door is perfect. Now, are you guys working on other types of products aside from just toilet paper?
We are. We actually just did a soft launch of a paper towel product last month, and it sold out in less than 2 weeks. So it was incredibly well received. I think there's a stronger demand for paper towels. I think it was something you guys were even talking about before we started than toilet paper. So we're working on with our manufacturing partners to step up production, and it's something we plan on permanently offering starting next year. So yeah, we're working on that.
Hopefully we get napkins and plates and bowls.
Eventually, there's a whole slew of paper products that can be converted from tree-based to bamboo or alternative fibers for sure.
Listen, Derin, as long as you let me not do my dishes and I could just throw it out and I don't have to worry about it.
That is probably not the best option. I mean, from a sustainability perspective, we still want to encourage you to use, things you can wash and not just single-use items. But in the cases where you have to, like if you're having a party or whatever, then yeah, non-tree or tree-free option would be better.
No, it's definitely better for the environment instead of breaking down, because I know that actually we're in New Jersey and they just made the whole law where styrofoam is going to be kind of banned in the next 2 years.
It's so harmful to sea creatures. It's the worst.
So knowing that you are 5 steps ahead of some other people too is just really awesome. So you're just kind of going with the wave, and everybody's going to just continuously get on it, because as life goes on, I think my generation specifically is going to more and more notice we just have all this garbage and it's not as easily broken down.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't, most of it doesn't break down. That's just the reality. Most things that you put in recycle bins they don't break down because it's very expensive, one, to sort it. Most of them have chemicals on them, dyes, whatever, that makes them non-recyclable. So they all end up in the waste field, or they end up most of them make their way to the ocean. I mean, we used to ship all of this stuff to Africa and to China, but they don't want that stuff anymore. So all of that stuff, unfortunately, is getting dumped in the ocean, and it's harming, as we can see, it's harming a lot of the sea creatures, which is obviously not what we as human beings should be aspiring to.
So how did you and your partner, co-founder, find each other and started to create this initiative?
We had a mutual friend who saw is I like to call him one of the best business matchmakers I know, because he's definitely very good at recognizing complementary skill sets. So he thought we should talk. We set up a breakfast, and my background is in growth marketing, mostly on the digital side. I start kind of e-commerce sites, digital brands. My business partner, Livio's background is in building physical brands that go into retail. So there was a lot of synergy there in being a traditional brand marketer and me being a digital growth marketer. We wanted to build an omni-channel brand. So it just made sense to kind of marry those skill sets. We weren't originally meant to be business partners. I was supposed to consult. Livia is a prolific entrepreneur. He had a lot of brands, like I mentioned, and I was supposed to go consult with him on some of those brands, but he and his wife had concepted his brilliant idea of Reel, and he told me about it, and it was a no-brainer. I'm all, where do I sign up? Give back, good for the environment, disrupting a stagnant industry. I signed up almost immediately after that breakfast. So yeah.
And how did you guys come up with the name Reel Paper? I mean, I think it makes sense, but I figured I'd ask.
Livia's wife, actually. I wish I could take credit for it. She's the brilliant mind behind coming up with that. And we work with an awesome branding agency called JKR, Jones Knowles Richie out of I mean, they're global, but mostly out of London, and they did all the brand work. And I think they did an amazing job of taking that name and building all of the logo is amazing. Everything about the brand is just, it's modern, it's minimalist. It kind of inspires warmth. I think they did an excellent job kind of bringing the brand to life.
So Derin, where can we find your toilet paper? How can we order it and possibly be on the wait list for your next paper towel supply? I can't wait for it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you can buy directly on our website, Real Paper, ReelPaper.com. Or if you're an Amazon shopper, which most people are, we're also available on Amazon. You can find us on Amazon using the keyword Real Paper, 2 words, and we should be the top listed on Amazon. And if you go on our website, we have a paper towel section. There's a field where you can enter your email to sign up for that wait list as well.
Oh yeah, sold out. Okay, get notified when we're back in stock, baby. I'm putting my email in there right now.
As you should.
And it's like strong paper towels, right? Like it's actually gonna pick up my spell.
Yeah, it's pretty strong. I mean, and this was our first version. I mean, we believe in continuous improvement. That's a philosophy we subscribe to here. So it was our first version of it. We've collected a lot of feedback from customers who tried it. 85% of them liked it, but 15% who didn't give us a lot of good insights as to what they didn't like. So when we go back to launch, when we relaunch in January, all of those changes will be made. So it's going to be even better than what we started. So it's going to be strong. It's going to clean up messes, as good at or better than whatever paper towel you're currently using. And you'll also, feel good about knowing that you're not harming the environment using this product, and you're also helping others. So, yeah.
So the parties I host, so I won't feel bad at the end after all the paper products I use.
Use more. It's good for the world.
All the parties, people, come over.
Exactly.
Listen, at least I'm supplying material that can be biodegradable instead of them hosting it. Like, what kind of products do they have?
Exactly. There you go.
So you can purchase Real Paper at realpaper.com, ReelPaper.com. You can sign up for their waitlist for their paper towels, or you can start your deliveries for their toilet paper at this current moment. You can also follow them on socials at facebook.com/realpaper, instagram.com/realpaper, and on Twitter at realpaperco. Derin, thank you so much for joining us and telling us about Real's mission.
Thank you so much for having me. And this was awesome. Thanks. Excited to chat with you, and thanks for helping spread the word about Real and what we're doing.
That's a wrap on another episode of the Brand Ambassador Select podcast. I'm your host, Lenore. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss one. More at brandambassadorselect.com, and we will see you next time.